Join me as I explore some of the most jaw-dropping abandoned places and see if I can handle the eerie vibes. Abandoned places have always fascinated me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. There's something about the crumbling walls, the overgrown streets, and the echoes of the past that draws us in, making us wonder what secrets they hold. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to these abandoned sites is preserving them for future generations. As they continue to decay, it's a race against time to save them from being lost forever. Urbanization is another major threat as cities expand and swallow up these forgotten gems. It's heartbreaking to think that we might lose these pieces of history and the stories they tell forever. In many cases, it's not just about preserving the physical structures, but also the memories and emotions attached to them. Abandoned places are often a testament to the people who once called them home, worked there, or lived their daily lives within their walls. They hold a certain significance, a certain beauty, that's hard to put into words. As these sites crumble, we're not just losing a part of our history, we're also losing a part of ourselves. It's a reminder that nothing lasts forever, and that even the most magnificent structures can fall victim to the passage of time. Let's take a journey to some of the most captivating abandoned locations around the world. Our first stop is the abandoned city of Pripyat, near Chernobyl. This place is like something out of a sci-fi movie. A city that was once home to thousands of people now lies frozen in time, a testament to the devastating power of nuclear disaster. Next, we have the abandoned theme park, Nara Dreamland, in Japan. This place is like a surreal dream, with rickety roller coasters, crumbling carousels, and an eerie silence that's deafening. The park was abandoned in the 90s and has been left to decay ever since. We then move to the US, where at the abandoned town of Centralia in Pennsylvania. This place is like something out of a horror movie, a town that's been on fire since the 1960s, with smoke billowing out of the ground, and an otherworldly atmosphere that's both haunting and beautiful. Next, we have Hashima Island, which was completely abandoned in 1974 after Japan shifted to petroleum-based energy. The decaying concrete apartment buildings, eerie empty streets, and remnants of a once bustling community now sit silently in the middle of the ocean. The island's haunting aesthetic made it a perfect filming location for the James Bond movie Skyfall. We also went to see this massive German sanatorium once treated tuberculosis patients and served as a military hospital during both World Wars. Adolf Hitler himself was treated here in 1916. Now, it stands as an eerie, decaying relic of medical history with overgrown corridors, collapsed ceilings, and rusting hospital equipment frozen in time. The abandoned asylum on North Brother Island, New York, is like a time capsule, with abandoned operating theaters, crumbling corridors, and a dark history that's both fascinating and terrifying. Bodie was a booming gold rush town in the late 1800s, but once the gold ran out, the town was abandoned by the 1940s. Today, it's preserved in a state of arrested decay, meaning buildings, furniture, and even everyday items remain untouched, giving visitors an eerie look into the past. This small French village was the site of a tragic World War II massacre in 1944, when Nazi forces slaughtered nearly an entire population of 642 people. Instead of rebuilding, the French government left it untouched as a memorial, making it one of the most haunting and historically significant abandoned places in the world. But among all these incredible abandoned places, there's one that stands out from the rest: the abandoned city of Krakow in Italy. This place is like a medieval fantasy, with towering spires, crumbling castles, and a breathtaking landscape that's straight out of a movie. Krakow was abandoned in the 1960s due to landslides and flooding, and has been left to decay ever since. The result is a place that's both haunting and beautiful, with a sense of mystery that's impossible to resist. As we explore these abandoned places, we're not just looking at crumbling walls and decay. We're experiencing a piece of history, a piece of ourselves. We're reminded of the transience of human existence and the power of nature to reclaim what's been lost. Abandoned places may be eerie and unsettling, but they're also incredibly beautiful and incredibly important. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of abandoned places. If you've got a favorite abandoned location, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content, and check out my other video on urban exploration.